Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. So this reading is, well, first of all, I have an announcement. So if you don't care about the announcement, head down to the description box and you'll find the timestamp to when I'm going to actually start the reading. But the announcement is about the fact that I've joined the two readings that I do every month, the singles and the couples love. They're combined together now. I found this wonderful spread that works equally well for both. And I speak to that in the reading. And the reason why I'm doing that is I only have so much time in the month to be able to do tarot card readings. And I would like to expand my horizons a little bit, because right now I'm doing 2 love readings a month plus a career and money. And I'm also doing weekend energies. So it's a lot of stuff for someone who works full-time and only has 2 days off a week. So anyways, to make a long story short, I want to be able to do 1 love reading a month, 1 career and money reading a month, and then an option of an open forum reading once a month. So anyways, that's what I'm wanting to do, and that's why I did this. So having said that, I'm going to start your reading now. So this is for Scorpio, and this is for the month of April for couples and singles love reading. So the very first card for you is card number 5. And the card says show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And if you look at this card, it's this little boy or girl, not sure, but surrounded by tons of wild animals. And they're all, it looks like, in couples. They're like in pairs. But they're all so cute. And that person is just sitting there and feeding them and caring for them in the forest. Beautiful card. So I'll leave it there for you, Scorpio. So now I'll explain the actual spread that I'm going to be doing. So this spread is called the Love Test. And this, like I said in the intro, this is the spread that could be used for a long-term relationship or a new relationship, or even someone single looking for love. And basically this spread will help you or give you a chance to explore what love actually means for you, as well as if you want a relationship to work, what you need to work on, and how to move forward with it, as well as how to find the right partner for you. Okay, so there's 7 cards to be drawn from this spread. So here we go. This is for Scorpio, for the month of April 2021. Okay, so the first card is your love goals. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles. We'll talk about that in a minute. What you have to offer is the Temperance. What you lack is the 10 of Swords. The kind of partner you do not want in your relationship, the 10 of Pentacles. The kind of partner you want is the Ace of Swords. The heart of the matter of the situation is the Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords. And what you should be working on in order to make this work is the 6 of Cups. Interesting. All right. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what we have here right from the get-go is your goal in a love relationship is to have equal give and take. Whatever you put in is whatever you're going to be getting back. You're someone that actually loves to give. You're a very loving person, okay? Honestly, you are. You're a generous person. And on the imagery on this card is you will give more than you actually will use for yourself sometimes, because this person is wearing this cloak that's ripped in the back. And you don't care if you wear, if you have your clothes somewhat is ripped or old or not in style. You know what I mean? It's not the latest and greatest fashion trend. You don't care about that as long as you're happy and you're providing and you're also receiving, right? What you have to offer in this relationship, I got crap on my table, sorry. What you have to offer in this relationship that's amazing is you are someone extremely balanced. You have one foot on the ground, one foot in the water. Your energies are balanced. You have the capability of making sure that things are balanced around you. So you're very solid as a person, Scorpio. Okay. What you do lack, however, is maybe once you've been burnt, you have a hard time to get over it. I mean, it's like the traditional way of looking at a Scorpio. A Scorpio, if you don't bother it, it shouldn't sting you, really. So once you've been hurt, they'll sting you. You'll sting them. You have a hard time letting go of things. Those 10 swords are still there. Yes, I mean, everybody, I got to say, everybody in everybody's life has had 10 swords in their back already. And people let go of, the old stuff. They forgive, they forget. But I think in your case, you have a hard time forgiving. You may be someone that tends to hold grudges or have some kind of vengeful way about you, Scorpio. And maybe that's why the card of showing simple signs or, acts of kindness to energize yourself. And maybe, why you're feeling this way is because you hate yourself. You kind of despise yourself for letting yourself get involved this way or with someone like this. And that's why you've become this person. So showing acts of kindness towards yourself will bring you happiness, because now you'll start maybe forgiving yourself first. And I think that's what this card means in today's reading. What you lack is the fact that you have a hard time letting go as much as for others, letting go of others' betrayals, but also your own self-betrayals of maybe not being aware, acute enough to the environment. You're a water sign, so you should be tuned in to the emotions, have some kind of intuition, right? And maybe you haven't always listened to your intuition. So you haven't been very kind to yourself either. And I think that's what this card is all about, more so than with others. So I think you're very hard on yourself, Scorpio. So you're not letting go. You're not forgiving yourself. So maybe by that token, you're being a little bit more overprotective. But you seem to be very balanced, though. Very balanced up here. But you're having a tough time on your own to forgive yourself. The kind of lover that you don't want in your life is someone that is the 10 of Pentacles. And the only reason why I could see this card in this position is someone who is most likely very, very, very occupied with his money or her money. That the comfort is the most important thing. And I'm talking about material comfort. I'm not talking about emotional comfort as such. I'm talking about material comfort. Keeping up with the Joneses type of person, although they have, in this case, this person would have money. So they're not being indebted, but it's kind of like a superficial energy I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this card, is someone superficial. Someone who needs to have the beautiful appearance. You want something that's more deep than that. And that's what we're seeing here. You want someone who's actually truthful, real, and connected with the universe. I mean, this is the Ace of Swords. It's the truth. It's clarity. It's in your face, because it is a surprise, right, to this horseman that's there. It is a surprise, but it is what it is. But at least it's true. Man, never cross a Scorpio. My mom's a Scorpio. You never cross a Scorpio. Like I said, you'll get bit. But that's what you want, Scorpio. You want someone that's like that. You don't want to have to find out through your friends what they're thinking. You want to know it, and you want to know it now. And I think you have a hard time dealing with some people that may be more superficial. And that's maybe you have that already in your life, someone superficial. and you want to get away from that, and we'd like for them to transition to being someone more clear, concise. And maybe this is why you're so hard on yourself, because, you may have been fooled in the past and you fell for it. The current situation at hand is the Page of Swords. There's a lot of clouds there, and this Page of Swords is one that usually is one that has a lot of thoughts in their mind. They're confused still because there's a lot of clouds. They're not quite clear as to what they want yet and how they want it. So there's a lot of confusion between the two. There's no action. It's all about thoughts. There could even be one of the two spying on the other, keeping tabs somehow. You're expecting equal give and take. You're balanced. I know for yourself that you feel like you're probably letting yourself down, and that's what you lack. You lack that. You're hard on yourself. You have a hard time letting go. But this person that's around you is so superficial that you're now starting to keep tabs on them, because maybe they're lying about their spending. I mean, it's not like you're running out of money here, but there's, a limit to the spending sometimes, and wanting to look good. You want truth and clarity out of all this situation. And that's what I'm feeling from this today. And then what you should be working on is, we have the energy of the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is, to me, expansion of emotions. And here we're seeing a child offering a cup to a woman, like a child, another child. And then we see the souls of these people, either they're old and they're thinking back into the past, or this could be old souls reincarnated, from the past back into today's day and age. Or just as simple as the imagery says, is to show a simple act of kindness towards someone. And I think that's exactly what the card is speaking of here. I'm not seeing the whole old souls coming back and blah, 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 or someone from the past, blah, blah, blah. I am just going to look literally at what card number 5 here states, which is show simple acts of kindness. And this is what we see in this card as well. Show simple acts of kindness, showing a beautiful bouquet of flowers into this cup to this woman. It makes you happy to give, and it makes them happy to receive. So in essence, if you're spying, or if there's a lot of confusion, a lot of thoughts at the moment, I think a simple act of kindness of, wanting to have a conversation, telling them that you want to have a conversation, to dialogue what's going on, will probably help clear up a lot of this stuff. Did I see any butterflies? Yes, there are butterflies on there. So let's look at what needs to change. Because when I see butterflies, I pick from this deck. This is my transformation deck. So what would help with the change, or what kind of transformation is needed? Spiritual growth. Yes. Okay. So I think both of you need the spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is growing above the 3D and the tangible, because spirits are intangible. So I really think that the partner needs to grow, and I also think that yourself need to grow. You cannot harp on the past and also feel bad about yourself, have a hard time letting go of yourself. You both need to grow in your own space at your own rates, but for whatever reasons that you have to grow. And if you're a single person, it's the same situation, okay? Just don't look at this as being you're in a couple. Just look at this that you expect someone to give as much as you're giving. You're someone that's pretty balanced. You're very balanced. emotionally very balanced. However, you have a tough time. You're very hard on yourself. You have a tough time of letting go of the past mistakes you've made. The kind of people you don't like are superficial people. You do want someone that's very honest, blunt, and, clear. The situation right now for you is very confusing. You probably would like a lot of things to happen, but you're not taking action on your ideas. But maybe just starting to do a very simple act of kindness with someone will probably open the door for you for something better. And perhaps this simple act of kindness will open up the door for spiritual growth, where eventually you'll meet someone. The card that we got from the healing mantra is receiving elation. And on the back it says, I am born of infinite joy. So elation is happiness. So you know what? This speaks of happiness right here. It says a simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. So definitely receiving elation, receiving happiness, you are born with infinite joy. Whatever you put in, you're going to radiate all this energy and share that with the rest. And that's called spiritual growth as well. It's expansion, spiritual expansion. I'm going to pick a couple cards for you from the Island Time. Oops. Okay, well, look at that. We have Phoenix that came out, and that means a new phase, a rekindling. It's a transformation, it's growth. We've already talked about that spiritual growth, the Phoenix. Cassette, and this to me, cassette is in this case, cassette applies very well. My meaning of cassette, not from these cards, but my meaning of cassette could be you've got recordings, you're making memories. But in this case, it's outdated thinking. It's conditioning. It's replaying events over and over in your head. I really think this goes with you right down here, the Ten of Swords, how you're not forgiving yourself. And then we have here abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. This is definitely right up here. Giving, some signs of simple acts of kindness will bring you happiness, but also bring happiness around others. So I think from sharing the love, you're just going to be getting more abundance in your life. So Scorpio, here's in case you decide to take some advice from this reading, what a potential outcome could be for you. Okay, well, we have 3 cards. I'm going to take them all. So we have a new opportunity, which has started. And the salamander is up there, and salamander are a fire sign. It's passion, it's energetic. So the salamander talks of that. So it's going to be a very passionate new beginning for you. You have the sun. Wow. The sun is, again, positive energy. Having fun. 2 kids are playing. They're naked. They're vulnerable. They're having fun. They don't give a crap about who's watching, who's not watching. Remember the simple acts of kindness. The 2 kids there. Now you have 2 kids again. We also have abundance. I'm going to put the abundance first. But abundance is there. And you have the 2 kids. So look at that. It's just wonderful. Beautiful cards. Very, very positive cards for you as a potential outcome. And I'm going to look at the timeline for you, Scorpio, now. So here are moon cards, and these are related with moon phases. You have every moon of the year in here, full moon, as well as the different moon phases in the month. So we have 1 card, and I'm going to take another one. So we have card number 21 and card number 24. So 21 comes before 24. And the very first card, it's called out for resilience. Okay, so it's asking you to be resilient to the situation. And if I look at dates on here, well, this is happening very, very early in the month of April. So this is kind of like April 2nd, the resilience card, where you're asked to have resilience. You're going through a tough patch of some kind. You need to be resilient, but then the outcome is protection. So you're asked to be protective. And this is card number 24. And this card occurs on Easter Monday, if you're a Christian. and that would be the 5th of April. And it's funny, but the 21st of April happens to be Good Friday. This card, no, 21st. This card falls on Good Friday, resilience, and this happens on Easter Monday. So if you're Christian, this may mean something to you. It has to do with Easter weekend. You know, you have burdens on the Friday, but then, you know, you have this bird that needs to protect this newborn. So it's kind of like a resurrection, like a phoenix, a change, transformation, spiritual growth. Maybe if you're a Christian, maybe you go to church. When is Ramadan starting this year? Do I have that? Christian or Muslim, we both have similar, we have the same type of, we call that Lent, which is like a month of sacrifices or a month of fasting. We don't fast as much as the Muslims do. The Muslims have a much more strict agenda, definitely, but Ramadan starts on the 13th of April, which is right after Easter. So right after the Christian Lent. But, you know, it's, yes, but I was saying if you're Christian, this could mean something to you. If you're not Christian, then it could be something, you know, coming up to your beliefs, your religious beliefs, which Ramadan is starting on the 13th of April. So it could be somewhere around that. I would say that you have some of this stuff happening if it's not following this course here. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you have any comments, I would also appreciate that. If you did not resonate with the video, please don't give me a thumbs down, because really it is expected that not all videos will resonate with everyone. I would really appreciate if you give me a thumbs down. It's because of a video quality, sound quality, or something quality that you don't like. And also comment in the section what could be improved. I will welcome any, you know, criticism that is constructive, because I do want to grow my channel, and I also want to learn and see how I can fix things. And even if it's the pictures, my thumbnails, the introduction, whatever, just let me know what you'd like to see different, okay? So have a good one, and we'll see you next month. Pisces, not Pisces, geez, did I say Pisces a while ago? No, this is Scorpio. Scorpio, okay? So you take care. Okay, bye-bye.